Hey, I'm Dave Klein, and you're watching the Weekly Ketchup, the show where we catch you up on all the gaming news you just might have missed throughout the week. From Mario Brothers to Alone in the Dark, both Hollywood and Germany have made it abundantly clear they don't understand how to make a video game adaptation. Unfortunately, they're still trying. News has surfaced that along with the video game reboot of the Tomb Raider franchise, GK Films plans to do a movie reboot. Speculation indicates that we won't get to see any more Angelina's side boob this time around, and we're surprisingly okay with that. Also in the works is a Doom reboot and a Silent Hill sequel, so for those of you who enjoy mindless action and/or horror films, feel free to leave your brains at the door. A Microsoft job post cryptically hints at a new console in the works. Nothing has been confirmed yet, but GameStop is already taking pre-orders.
Hell yeah, I already got 5.
You got me one too, right?
Fuck you, I'm selling 4 on eBay.
That's what we said we were doing. You know what? This is going to turn out just like the PS3.
Oh man, I was below the belt.
Boom. Fans of jailbreaking consoles just might have met their match for the time being. Nintendo is implementing new anti-piracy measures with the 3DS that border on insane. The handheld logs every cartridge inserted into it and detects when a foreign cartridge is inserted. Then, during a system update, which can happen unannounced at any time, Nintendo detects the illegal tampering and then remotely bricks your 3DS. So, basically, it's like the movie Scanners, but in 3D. And now, here's a commercial that many of you just might be familiar with. Check it out. Many of you may in fact have been outraged because due to your reactions, Ubisoft is not releasing We Dare in the US. And now, after receiving a 12-up rating in the UK, they're also not going to be releasing the title there. Many of the negative reactions seem to stem directly from the commercial itself, which is far more suggestive than the actual in-game content. Calm down, people. It's just another shovelware game that happens to involve flirting with girls, which, God forbid we do that.
I hear they have a lady part that bleeds for days and doesn't die.
Either way, now that the title won't be releasing in the US or UK, where exactly will it come out? Okay, well that makes no sense at all. They can't release any games. Let's be honest. Dance Central has become the #1 reason to own a Kinect. Now, further proving that an old dog can't learn new tricks, Activision is once again riding on the coattails of Harmonix with Dance Hero. Oh yay, another hero game. I was so looking forward to that. 4 songs have already been announced, with more to come. So, for those of you who enjoy dance/rhythm games, be prepared for Activision to drive the genre so far into the ground, it'll be raping the corpse of Gene Kelly.
What a wonderful feeling, I'm happy again.
I would jump up and kick my heels, but I can't because it's green screen. You can't see that, but it is. You probably had no idea. Last week, the Oscars of the video game world occurred, the Game Developers' Choice Awards. The ceremony celebrated the diversity in games from independent to major developers and paid homage to 2 industry legends. Taking home a combined 9 awards were Minecraft and Red Dead Redemption. We at the Weekly Ketchup would like to congratulate them for their awards. We would also like to thank them for an incredibly one-sided show. Thanks a lot, guys. It was kind of boring, not gonna lie there. UK charts have shown that Pokemon White has sold better than Pokemon Black. You know, we're not really going to say anything about that, just throwing it out there. Hit TV show NCIS gives us a glimpse as to what the target age of their show actually is. Check it out.
You hold the high score in virtually every massively multiplayer online role-playing game. You single-handedly killed the entire skank horde from Isle of Cardias and Blood Fun 6.
Now, let's just play pretend for a second and say you actually can get a high score in an MMORPG. Further going along with that, Let's say you're trying to get a high score in a single MMORPG. In order to go about achieving this, a player would have to dedicate every ounce of his existence in order to accomplish this goal. Now, in order to get a high score in every MMORPG, well, you'd have to be Korean. Speaking of Koreans, it's time for our game of next week, Homefront. A sophomore title from developer Chaos Studios, Homefront was penned by John Milius, co-writer of Apocalypse Now and Red Dawn. The game features an American resistance battling an invading combined North and South Korean army. Suddenly, all those hours spent on Battle.net aren't so worthless, are they, Mother? Check out the trailer. That does it for this weekly catch-up. I'm Dave Klein. You've been caught up.